Clodsire is a Pokemon that hasn't seen much usage in Generation 9. However, it did finish 73rd place in the last ranked ladder season, and we're going to be trying out and seeing how well it can perform. This is a Clodsire team with double Encore that was able to finish top 100 in the season 22 of the Battle Stadium ladder ranked season for doubles. We have the Clodsire, which you might be wondering, what does Clodsire do? And it is a very slow Pokemon. It's not very offensive. It does have a really high base HP, and it is decently tanky and has good abilities in Unaware and Water Absorb. This one being a Water Absorb variant that can help out against really strong water type moves like the Pelipper Weather Ball, the Basculegion Wave Crash, and it has some pretty good immunities with that Water Absorb being a ground type, and it helps out against Archalon as well. This one's really designed to help out against Rain and Dondozo. As Dondozo, you are immune to the Wave Crash with the Water Absorb. You have the Grassy Terrain to weaken the Earth Power, and then you can go for the Haze to get rid of the Stat Boost from a Dondozo Tatsugiri combination. The Terra Normal is interesting on this Clodsire, and that's mainly to help out against Basculegion. You absolutely wall Basculegion with the Terra Normal combined with the Water Absorb, which is nice. And against Archalon, it's actually a pretty good mon because you can go for Haste to get rid of any boosts like the Stamina or the Electroshock boost. You can go for Yawn, which can slow it down, and High Horsepower does do some pretty nice chip damage. So it can have a pretty niche role against Rain and Dondozo teams. Leftovers Recovery stacking with the Grassy Terrain from Rillaboom is really nice to heal up the bulky Clodsire. With the Rillaboom running the Terra Fire standard Assault Vest set, Woodhammer, Grassy Glide, High Horsepower, and Fake Out. Just no U-turn, running High Horsepower for extra coverage against poison types, against fire types, and against steel types, which Clodsire may not appreciate. And yeah, just pretty standard. The rest of the team, though, has a lot of tricks. First off, we have this Annihilate, and I think this Annihilate is absolutely incredible. We've seen Choice Scarf run close combat. They don't usually run any attack investment as they run max HP for Final Gambit. We see generally just bulk up Annihilate otherwise, and it takes a few turns to set up, so Drain Punch can do a lot of damage. However, this Annihilate, ready and raring to go, defiant with Focus Sash, able to tank one hit and deal a lot with a close combat immediately. Also has Rage Fist if you are able to boost it up. The Ice Punch can catch a lot of Pokemon off guard, like a Guard Chomp or Dragonite, which is pretty common in the format. And Encore, which is an interesting move. As a ghost type, you can get faked out, so you can go for Encore. You can disrupt so many strategies using Encore Annihilate. It's absolutely insane what you can do, and it's a move you don't really expect on Annihilate, so it can really come in play and screw over opponents. I'm not sure why the Annihilate is Terra Rock, but I'm assuming it's mainly for fire coverage, as the team is pretty weak to fire in general, and then a way to resist flying coverage. With the Choice Scarf Golden Go, another tech here that might be a little bit unexpected, but this team doesn't have much speed, so you do want something that is faster than a lot Pokemon, and you can go for that Choice Scarf, make it rain with the Terra Steel, able to do a ton of damage. The Trick that can screw over opponents, getting rid of an item. The Focus Blast that can catch a King Gambit by surprise, and Shadow Ball coverage is always fantastic. The Archalon with the Terra Dark, which I guess is mainly for the Size Spam matchup, and you also have Terra Dark Snarl, I guess, to power up the Archalon, I suppose. Sturdy in order to take one hit, the Power Herb to use Electroshot once, which is nice since this doesn't have any form of rain on this team, so you can go for that Electroshot. Snarl to help out against Size Spam and other special attackers like Golden Go. Draco Meteor is a very powerful dragon type move, and Protect to of course preserve the sturdy and keep it around. And finally, this Dragonite with the multi-scale loaded dice set, pretty common with Scale Shot, Protect, and Extreme Speed for coverage, Terra Normal to boost the power to extreme speed, and then Encore as well, as this team really about disruption using the double Encore from Dragonite and Annihilate, using the power of the Golden Go and Archalon to break through teams, and then Haze from Clodsire to get rid of any boost from a very passive team that's focused on setup. If you would like to check out the details of the team and the creator, they'll be listed down below in the description. Dondozo, Tatsugiri, Golden Go, Glamora, the Talonflame, and Dragonite. Okay. I absolutely love Clodsire if it's Dondozo and they don't expect anything, but how well can we handle this matchup? We'll find out. I'm gonna bring Gold. Gold is good. I do want to bring, what else do I want to bring? Annihilape's not bad. I think I do bring Annihilate. What do these things tend to be? I don't remember. Like the Glamora can be either Assault Vest or Focus Ash or even Meteor Beam. The Dragonite's usually Choice Band at least. The Golden Go can be Life Orb or Choice Specs. The Talonflame's usually Cover Cloak on these teams. I do want to bring Golden Go and Annihilate, I think. Do I want to bring Arcalon? Arcalon's pretty good against a lot of their team. It could be better than... I think I might bring it, actually. I'm going to bring it. I'm going to bring the Golden Go plus the Arcalon with Clodsire and Rillaboom back. Because Annihilape's good against the team, but the problem I have with Annihilate is Talonflame's really annoying to handle between Will-O-Wisp and just like being able to absorb the attacks and then fire off a Brave Bird later. Like the double ups are not great. I like Talonflame Golden Go. Yeah, I think that this is fine for Golden Go plus the Arcalon. So I do want to go for I probably just want to go for Terra Steel, Make It Rain. And the problem is I can only knock out one at a time. I would probably like to get an Electro Shot off into Golden Go for the knockout. You know what? I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go for it. Just Terra Steel, Make It Rain. Don't be vulnerable to like a Life Orb Shadow Ball, for instance. Just go for Electro Shot. Brute Force to Golden Go if possible. I don't know if they protect. That's my problem. I think it's unlikely, but if it does, then we'll play out the second turn and figure it out. All right, they do just take the offense. Tailwind. It's probably Shadow Ball, I assume. I don't think you ever click Make It Rain here. Yep, Shadow Ball in the gold. Perfect. I got the read right. Nice. That Golden Go was pretty weak. It wasn't Life Orb. I don't know if that's Choice Specs, but I feel like if it's Choice Specs, it should have done a little bit more. Unless it's just non-invested Choice Specs. Electro Shot. Actually, maybe. How much did it do? Like, I guess 110 is a lot. Might be like timid Choice Specs. Electro Shot going to be fired off into the Golden Go. All right, that's a nice knockout. So we get rid of Golden Go immediately. That's a huge knockout. Now the question is there going to be a Dondozo in the back, or is it just going to be like Dragonite and because if it's Dragonite, I'm gonna have to play differently. Okay, Dondozo's really nice to see. All right, I can see some progress here. Are they gonna do the switch? I'm gonna go out into Rillaboom and I'm just gonna go out into Clodsire. I'm expecting the... Okay, Talonflame didn't swap, so that's unfortunate. I don't know what you went for though, but I do get Rillaboom in next to the Clodsire. The problem is the Talonflame's still really annoying to handle. And they still have Terra. So this is nowhere near an over game, but we'll find out. Maybe I should switch in the other order because this could be like a fire move into the Rillaboom, which would not be great. No, they Flare Blitz my Arcalon. Okay. That did so much damage too. Like, what the heck? Life Orb? Yeah, it had to be. Okay, they Earthquake in Grassy Terrain, but luckily I did have the Grassy Terrain up. Nice, okay. So that's not awful for me. I'm going to get some healing back. Okay. Yeah, that Talonflame has to go. That Talonflame has to go. I'm going to go for Fake Out. For Grassy Glide, I think, should knock out the Talonflame. Even if it's Quad Resist, it's a frail Talonflame, so I don't think it will. And I'm going to go for Protect here. Get the Leftovers recovery. They're going to switch out into Tatsugiri, which is fine. Okay. The Tatsugiri in. I don't think this is that bad. It probably, like, what are you going for? Are you going for Earthquake? Or are you going for Order Up? If you go for Order Up, I'm a bit scared into the Rillaboom slot. Against the Clodsire, I should be okay. Especially after a turn of Leftovers and Grassy Terrain, then I'll get the ability to haste a Dondozo, which is huge. Oh, they protected Dozo. That's nice. That's nice for me. Is Clodsire able to tank? All right, that's not bad for me at all. Okay. Don't be Terra Grass, Terra Blast, and we're fine. Earthquake doesn't KO. I could Scalp, but the thing is, if they go for Order Up, it's pretty bad. Like, they're usually just order up Earthquake, Wave Crash. If they go for a Wave Crash, it'd be ideal. We're going to go for a Wood Hammer, and we're going to go for a Haze. I guess I could Yawn too. Yawn could set up a nice position. Actually, Yawn could set up a really nice position. But then again, I risk stuff like Chesto and some random other stuff, so I'd rather just Haze. They're going to go for the Terra, which is understandable. This is probably Terra Grass. Yeah, a little bit annoying not having U-turn on the Rillaboom for repositioning against Dondozo would make it easier, but I still think that is pretty acceptable. They go for order up. I should tank 1. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Okay, that's really huge. We go for a Wood Hammer. And we go for the Haze. Get rid of your boosts. So nice. Okay. And now we can click Yawn into the Dondozo. Very happy about that. Very happy about that. And my Golden Go was weakened. I think we're going to go Archaludon and go for Yawn. Yeah, I like that a lot. Because it doesn't look like they can knock out Clodsire with another attack. We get a Yawn off, and then we could double protect, and then the Dozo's in a really rough spot. So let's go Archaludon. Let's go for a Yawn, and then we can just keep going for Draco Meteors pretty consistently with our Archaludon, I think. That's going to be forfeit. Oh, I was going to make it play out with the Yawn, but you know what? We'll take it. We'll take it. Getting the Haze with the Clodsire is so satisfying. And I mean so satisfying. Oh boy, screens with the Mousehold, Grimmsnarl, Pelipper, Archaludon, the Annihilate, and that is Sinistra. So, not great, but I think it's playable. I do really like... I guess it just depends on the mouse, right? I think a lot depends on the mouse. I want to do like Annihilate Bleed because I think Annihilate is incredible offensively against their team. With maybe Archaludon? Do I want Rillaboom in this game? Not really. It doesn't do too much. I think it's Archaludon with... Encore is incredible too because if they try to start bulking up, like I just... am doing so well. And then I have Haze to get rid of the boost, and it's also really good into the Archaludon mode of their team. So matchup wise, I don't think this is terrible, but I mean it's just a lot of factors, right? There's the Sinistra that can be really annoying. There's the beat up Rage Fist. Like if they go for beat up Rage Fist immediately, it's not great, but we'll see. Grimmsnarl, Annihilate. Okay, this is actually pretty good. This is pretty good against Archaludon and the Annihilate. I'm going to go straight for the double up into the Grimmsnarl. As if they want to go for anything with the Annihilate, be my guest. I'm going for Electroshot and I'm going for close combat. As I'm hoping they think the situation's okay to go for bulk up. If they Drain Punch immediately, it's okay too, because locking them to Drain Punch against Ghost types is pretty solid. So no matter what, I'm feeling pretty alright about the turn. Just don't Thunder Wave immediately and I'll be okay. Light Screen's okay. I think Close Combat and Electroshot should still easily pick up the knock on the Grim. Alright, nice. Nice. Electroshot into Grim. Alright. So that's a good knockout into Grim immediately. It should be bulk up from the Annihilate. And then I'll just go out into my Clodsire and click Haze. But it depends on what the line is. Who are they bringing out next? So Grim goes down. Beautiful. And this is bulk up. Yep. Okay. Pretty much according to the plan, turn 1 at least. They have light screen up, but offensive Annihilate is looking really good here. Do I just spam Electroshot actually? I might just spam Electroshot. Mousehold comes in, not too surprising. They might try to go for beat up here, which is fine. They might protect too, but I am just going to Encore the Annihilate, and I'm going to go for Electroshot into the mouse. Yeah. I don't know if they're going to tear the mouse, which is fine. If they have Taunt and they go for it, they're insane, but we'll see. We're going to see a Terra. One of these is tearing. I knew that. I don't know if it's the mouse or if it's the ape. It is a mouse. This is going to be for Air Fairy. Okay, perfect. So this is super ideal because I get to Encore the ape into bulk up. Yeah, they did go for the beat up immediately. And they're fast mouse hold. Okay, that's good to know. That's really good to know. Okay. That's solid. They only get 3 hits, but I get the Encore off to lock the Annihilate into beat up. Unfortunately, they do have the Ray Twist boost, but they can't Terra anymore, which is super big. Electro Shot is charging up. Nice. Just so nice right now. I need to get rid of those defense buffs so I can actually pressure with my own Annihilate later on. Yeah, so it's a few turns it's going to be, which is a-okay. Like, this Electro Shot's going to do a lot of damage. If they want to go out into the Sinistra, that's fine. They're probably going to break my Sturdion or Calon or Protect, which is okay. I'm going out into Clodsire. Yeah. Gonna click Clodsire and click Electro Shot. I don't know what the mouse hold's gonna do. They could go Sinistra if they want. They could Protect. I think the play is just to go... Yeah, no, I think this is the play always. You just go for the haste situation. If I could get rid of the redirect mon and set up... there's a lot of lines I could do now that I'm thinking about it. I'm trying to think of, okay, can I set up for me going for Make It Rain into the mouse hold and Encore locking the Annihilate into bulk up still? Like, there's a lot depending on what the mouse hold does this turn. If it protects, then I think I go for that line of setting up the Encore next to Golden Go. If they don't protect and I get an Electro Shot off, I think I just go for the haste plan like I initially had expected. The Clodsire are going to come in. They taunt. Oh, wait, I can't haze anymore. But that's okay because I should be getting rid of the redirection mod. Ooh, I don't. That's still all right. Bulk up going to come out. Yeah, no, this is okay. Last turn of Encore. They're definitely going to protect. I think this is a play of going out into, or double switching here. I'm going to go out into my Annihilate, and I'm going to go out into Golden Go. And then I can threaten Shadow Ball into Encore. Which should work out pretty well. Yeah, because I just want to force the Annihilate to keep going for bulk up. Because if I do, I'm in a great spot. Alright. Yep, they protect as expected, and they're going to go for bulk up again. I do need to get rid of those boosts eventually on the Annihilate, but it's still fine at the moment. They go for bulk up. I don't know if they protect. Protect could be a play, but I mean, they have to have Rage Powder on their Sinistra specifically. Yeah, like that's the only mon that can save them in this situation. So we go for Encore. We go for Shadow Ball into the mouse hold. And then we'll get Clodsire in once we can actually go for the haze. So yeah, luckily the Golden Go is Choice Scarf, so we do outspeed the mouse hold. They go for Follow Me, yep. But we are going to still Encore trap the Annihilate, which is fantastic. So we go for Shadow Ball. Goodbye mouse hold, beautiful. And then because we're max speed ape, unless they're ape for some reason speed ties, we should be fine. And I really don't think so on this kind of team. Yep, we get the Encore off once again. Encore Ape has been pretty good into this, huh? Been pretty good. Bulk up again. So what? They have, what, 2 turns of Encore? Trying to figure out how I set this up. Sinistra should be coming in. Oh, Pelipper. Okay. I think I just click Shadow Ball into Close Combat. Close Combat's 180, then 90. This is 75. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that Close Combat plus Shadow Ball is always the play here. Like, even if we don't pick up the knockout into Pelipper, it should be all right. Oh, wait, that did a lot less than I thought. Okay, Close Combat. Okay, what did the Pelipper do? Actually, if the Pelipper clicked Tailwind, this is not great. Although, I think it's still manageable. Alright, I can still win this though. Encore 1 turn, light screen 1 turn. Oh my goodness. We still have Sturdy Archaludon. They gave us Rain. I think the play is just to always go out into Clodsire and Shadow Ball the Pelipper. Or do I Shadow Ball the... Because I think Pelipper protects here. You know what? I'm going to Shadow Ball the Pelipper. I'm just Shadow Balling the Pelipper. I think they have to respect the Golden Go. Because this Golden Go is the one that's threatening with the really powerful Shadow Balls. I'm really hoping I could set up for a haste situation with Clodsire. Although Rage Fists... it's only, what, 3 hits on the Annihilate? So I think Archaludon can survive 1. I mean, we have Sturdy too. Okay, they didn't protect, which is nice. Okay, so they went for Bulk Up. They went for a... Oh, the Pelipper's just slower than my Golden Go. Still with the Choice Scarf. So I am able to KO the Pelipper. Beautiful. And I think I just click Haze. Yeah, Encore ended. How many turns of light screen are there? Last turn. Okay, this is beautiful. I just go for a Haze here with the Clodsire. Actually, this is where I can actually go for the Terra Normal. Because the only move they can use to knock out Clodsire is through Drain Punch. So yeah, I'm just going to go for that. And I'm going to swap out into my... I think I always switch out into Annihilate. Yeah, I switch into Annihilate. Because keeping Golden Go around as the end game checker should be fine. We go out into our Annihilate. This always should be Rage Fist into the Golden Go slot. Paranormal covers a Rage Fist into the Clodsire. Drain Punch is a crazy read, and even then I think it could still win, even if they do get it right. But I think it's very unlikely they do go for the Drain Punch. Yeah, they went for the Rage Fist into Golden Go. Makes total sense. So, we do have Focus Sash on the Annihilate, which is perfect. We will get a Haze off into their Annihilate, which is awesome. And then we can Yawn the Annihilate and go for a Rage Fist. And it should be crystal clear on the victory. Light screen finally wears off, so that's something we'll set up for with the Golden Go. And they only have 1 turn of Tailwind, so we'll click Yawn into the Annihilate. We'll go for the Rage Fist, and yeah, game is over. They go for another Rage Fist. I mean, they still have the boost, but the thing is, they do not have enough firepower to clean it up. Annihilate goes down, but I just go out into Archaludon, or I could go into Gold. I think I'll go into Gold. Or not Gold, I'll go into Archaludon. Because Archaludon Electro Shots while Rain is up is still probably the best play. I could also switch out the Clodsire, I guess, if I want to. Actually, no. Switching out the Clodsire is the best play. So I am going to go into Golden Go, and I'm going to go for Electro Shot. Because if they're attacking the Clodsire for Drain Punch, right? If they Rage Fist the slot, they got me. But even if they do, somehow, like, I still have Sturdy on my Archaludon. As long as I'm hitting Draco Meteors, I'm fine. I can spam Yawn until I hit a Draco Meteor, and I should be okay. So yeah, like, the Annihilate just can't win. As we go out on a Golden Go on, hopefully, the Drain Punch. This is probably Rage Fist in Archaludon. Ooh, alright. Archaludon is faster than the Annihilate, which is not too surprising, I guess, because we are tipping max speed. Electro Shot going to be fired off. Yeah, and the fact that we also outspeed Annihilate also throws a big wrench into their plans. Yep. And then the 90 Knight, unless you're Vital Spear for some reason, but you should be defined on this team. And then I just Shadow Ball and I guess Electro Shot. Yeah, you're not Vital Spirits. I just Shadow Ball you. And good game. Okay. Really nice matchup here, I guess. Because we were able to plan specifically against the Annihilate. It could have definitely been ugly still. If the Annihilate had immediately was able to set up for the Rage Fist. But the thing is, with these teams, they just really like to set it up with bulk ups immediately. And because Encore is such a good move at stopping these kinds of strategies while being able to stall out turns of the screens, it was so big. And then hazing away all their effort with the Clodsire. Insane. Absolutely insanity. Basculegion, Incineroar, the Dragapult. Indeedee, Mousehold, and King Gambit. Okay. They have some very scary mons with the Dragapult and probably the Choice Scarf Basculegion, I'd imagine. Alright. I don't know if Annihilape's good here. I mean, it is probably good into the King Gambit. I don't think I want to bring real... Do I want to keep Psychic Terrain or do I want to get rid of it? The Psychic Terrain doesn't really change too much, I think. But yeah, Mousehold's scary. I do have the Annihilate, which is good against them. So I think I will lead Annihilate. I think leading Double Ghost is fine here. And I think it's okay. I think our Caledon's really nice to help out against Mouse, but also like it's good into like a lot of their Pokemon otherwise. Or do I want to bring the Dragonite instead? I guess we're like Draco Meteor, Snarl, Electroshot, which is a really weird moveset, but I think it's better than Dragonite. Although Scale Shot could stack up against the Dragapult, which is like the one reason why. But the thing is, I need 2 of them in order to outspeed, unless the Pult is adamant. I think I just go Clodsire in the back. Let's see. This is a very, very weird team to deal with. I imagine it's Population Bomb, Mousehold, which my team's pretty good against. We have Double Ghost. We have Steel type in our Caledon, which is bulky, so we should be okay against it. Indeedee Dragapult, that's a scary one. Against Annihilate plus the Golden Go, but I think we're okay. I wonder if Terra Steel make it rain KO's Dragapult, because if it does, like I don't see a reason not to just go for close combat at Indeedee and a Terra Steel make it rain. And I think playing offensive is more rewarded here, so I'm gonna play more offensive. I'm gonna go for make it rain. I'm gonna go for close combat. They can't pick up a knockout into either slot unless they go for a fire move in the Golden Go, or they go for a helping hand attack from the Dragapult into the Golden Go specifically. Terra Steel. Let's make it rain, baby. Let's make it rain, Golden Go. Get me this knockout into Dragapult. Get rid of this mod. Wow, they did not protect at all. All right, make it rain. Okay, that didn't KO the Dragapult, which is kind of bad, but we should be getting rid of Indeedee here. Oh, they Phantom Force. Wait, that's amazing for me. Okay. I don't know who's the Phantom Force target, but that works. What's Kama going to come out into the Indeedee, pick up the knockout. Don't be Rocky Helmet, but you probably are. It is, yep, Rocky Helmet. Okay. So we get rid of Indeedee, which is nice. The Dragapult's Phantom Force is awkward because we can't hit it the next turn. But if they target the Golden Ghost slot, then I can just Rage Fist stats position. We're gonna see Basculegion come in. Okay. There's Basculegion. I'm gonna go for the Rage Fist. I'm gonna go for the Agapult slot, and I'm actually gonna go out into my lovely, lovely counter to the Basculegion, which is this number 1, the Clodsire. A Phantom Force the Annihilate, which is fine. Should be. This is definitely Wave Crash, right? Oh, they Last Respect. Okay, wait, no, it's Choice. It's Life Orb. Okay, that's different. Okay, if it's a Life Orb, I mean, that works out fine for me, I guess. Because our Caledon should outspeed it, so I can go on a Golden Go. Yeah, this is fine. I go in a Golden Go. I still have our Caledon, which is great. I can go for... I want to Shadow Ball the Basculegion, or do I want to Shadow Ball the Dragapult? They could also Terra, so I think it's always just better to go for Make It Rain. I think I just high horsepower the Dragapult slot as well. Basculegion protects, which is perfect. Okay. All right, so I do get the KO onto the Dragapult. We're gonna find out the last move. I kind of wish I locked into Shadow Ball, but King Gambit's probably the last Pokemon I'd imagine. All right. Trying to figure out how I want to reposition this, but I think it's okay as long as they don't target my Golden Go. But the thing is, it's a mind game between who are they targeting, right? They can target down the Clodsire, or they can target down the Golden Go. Mousehold. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna go for Make It Rain. And I guess protects the Golden Go here, because I think they're gonna play on the offense with like Last Respect into the... I imagine this is Last Respect into Golden Go and a Population Bomb. I'm just gonna play on the offense here, get the damage I need. Yeah, that's solid damage across the board. Special attack drop, Population Bomb goes out into the... Yep, the Clodsire. This is Last Respect. Yep, into gold, which is fine. Gold goes down, but I get our Caledon in for free. It's really going to come down to some Terras. Yeah, it's going to come down to some Terras. Leftovers recovery. All right, we go in our Caledon. We have Sturdy, so we should be fine here. I guess it depends on like how much does Mouse do. But yeah, I can Electroshot the say Protect on Basculegion. I think Mouse always attacks. I just don't know what Basculegion does. I think my best place to Electroshot. And the question is, what am I doing with the Clodsire? I think it's Protect again. Because I could see them protecting the Mousehold. Or not protecting Mousehold. Protect the Basculegion, attack with Mousehold and the Clodsire. Hoping that I target a Basculegion. I think I go for a double protect. Yeah, because I think Basculegion protects. Yep, perfect. And then I Electroshot the Mousehold. We failed to protect, but it's fine because Basculegion didn't go for the attack. It just gave us better odds. Wait, the Mousehold's slow. I mean, slow on that team. Okay. So we outspeed the Mousehold, and then I think we win. Okay. I'll take it. Even if we miss moves, we have room to miss moves, thankfully. As Leftover is going to heal us more, but yeah, I think we're okay. As I can click Yawn into Basculegion, I can click Draco Meteor into Basculegion. We have the Sturdy, and we know it's life for Basculegion, so they can't really do too much here. I think they have to go for like, what, Last Respect into our Caledon? That's... Why is it slow? Mousehold, was it Trick Room? I mean, Draco Meteor just picks up the knock on the Basculegion. Okay. I have no idea what was up with that game, but I'll take it. I'll take it. I just don't know. Slow Mousehold. Was it Adamant? No, I think Adamant max speed is fast. Adamant max speed should be faster than the Timid or Caledon. I don't know. Slacking, Wheezing, Dondozo, Tatsugiri, Male Entity, Sneasler. This is 222, a new form. Clodsire has haste, which is incredible here. It is incredible. How do I want to approach this though? I think Annihilate is just really good against the team in general. Annihilate, I love Golden Go, as it's great against the Psychic type mode if they bring it, which I don't think they will, but it's still really good. I think I'm bringing Clodsire, and I think Rillaboom. I'd really like the Caledon, I think, but I don't think it's as helpful. Dragonite doesn't really do much in this matchup other than scale shots. The Sneasler, and I don't even know if to bring Sneasler. I like Clodsire a lot in this game. Haze is incredible. The Yawn into Dondozo can help set up the Water Absorb. I just got to get rid of the Wheezing plus the... I think it's probably Wheezing, Slacking plus Dondozo combination. That's what I'm seeing, but I don't think they're bringing the Entity Sneasler. I think it's hard against Rillaboom. Yeah. Okay, perfect. As I lead Golden Go, Annihilate. So I can go for Terra Steel, Make It Rain here. I don't really think I need any Terra here in this game at all. So I think I'm actually going to go for the Ice Punch into... Actually, no, I Rage Fist. Yeah, I Rage Fist. I'm going to go for the Terra Steel, Make It Rain. I'm trying to blast a Wheezing out of this world. If I can blast a Wheezing out of this world, it's an incredible start. I don't know, because Slacking could Terra immediately, but I could see Slacking protecting just a Wisp into Annihilate. I think that would make a lot of sense here. So I'm going to go on the offense with the Terra Steel. Let's see if it works or not. The Weezing could protect too, but I think it's more likely the... Okay, now they do Terra with the Slacking. Okay, this might not go so pretty. Okay. Terra Ghost. I hope they tar it down the Annihilate, but Golden Go probably makes way more sense. Ah, Weezing protected. Okay, I got the mind game wrong. Sucker Punch. Oh, that works out. They did nothing to my my Golden Go. Okay. Able to go for Make It Rain. Nice. That's some pretty big damage into Slacking too, and the Sucker Punch wasn't really that strong actually. Yeah, that's so much damage into Slacking. I can actually go for Encore and a Weezing if I want to. Yeah, I'm just gonna Encore the Weezing because now I definitely don't pick up a knockout into the Weezing, so I might as well just go for the Encore into the Weezing and go for a Make It Rain. The Sucker Punch doesn't pick up the knockout, and we can prevent Weezing from doing anything like Will-O-Wisp. It protects the Slacking, yep, to try and do something with the Weezing, and the Encore is going to be so huge into the Weezing. Nice. Nice. Okay, so big damage into Weezing. We still need to get rid of it, though. That's a problem. Good damage. And Encore. All right, so the Weezing's locking to protect. Let's see if they get a double here. Nah, it's okay. I mean, the thing is, I could double up the Weezing the next turn if they did get the double. But now I can just Rage Fist and I can go for a Make It Rain pretty safely. Because the Slacking can't pick up a knockout. We're still putting on so much pressure with our Golden Go here. So I'm really liking this spot. They also use their Terra, which means they can't Terra Dundozo, which means once I get Clodsire next to Rillaboom, we're going to be cooking. We're going to see the Slacking retreat, okay, into the... What is that? Sneasler? Oh, they didn't bring Dundozo. Oh, did they bring Inity? That's fine. Neutralizing gas wears off. I don't think it changes anything here. We're going to see the Inity come in. I think we're okay. Gonna be the Psychic Seed. All right, so it's able to take attacks better. I Rage Fist that slot with a double up. All right, no Dundozo, but I still think that is pretty reasonable. Make It Rain does some pretty good damage. Rage Fist. All right, so good damage into Sneasler. This is probably close combat plus expanding force. I think I'm just going to go out in a Rillaboom on this slot, and I'm going to go Clodsire for the other, because they're probably going to expanding force the Annihilate slot and go for the close combat into the Golden Go. They could double up a slot, which I think is fair. Maybe, I don't know if Clodsire would live to double up. We'll find out, but the next turn I do threaten pretty heavy damage of high horsepower. Ooh, is that Weezing? That is Weezing. I think they went for Weezing Expanding Force, which is a good play on their part. The thing is, though, they don't have Unburden anymore, so Make It Rain might just sweep them in the end game. Fortunately, I might not get my strategy of the Clodsire surviving this turn, but we will get to probably sweep with Golden Go, I imagine. As Rillaboom comes in. Yeah, the Expanding Force. I don't think that's specs. Crystal Clodsire, I don't think it matters. But yeah, Golden Go, Choice Scarf. I mean, they never saw my speed tier, but like, I know my speed tier. I have damaged them heavily. I'm pretty sure that Golden Go just sweeps their team. Like, I actually don't see what their response is. Yeah, Make It Rain just outspeeds and sweeps everything, I'm pretty sure. And I'll switch out into my Annihilate and go for Make It Rain. Because unless Weezing survives this and gets like a Flamethrower off, but even if they... The thing is, I don't know how they position that. They need to like, what, protect? And if they protect the Weezing, I'm just Encore locking it the next turn. So that's why I'm bringing Annihilate. Nope, no protects. Make It Rain gonna come out. I think we're good. Yep, just double knockout, and doesn't look good for my opponent. Does not look good for them. They can't even fake out because of the Psychic Terrain. Neutralizing Gas gonna disappear. NDD goes down, and I'm pretty sure that Make It Rain will just clean up the NDD and the slacking. So no Dundoza mode. Man, I really want to show off the Haze Trap, but they didn't bring it. They didn't bring it. What can I do? There goes Sneasler, which already used its Psychic Seed, so it doesn't get the Unburdened. Slacking gonna come in, but yeah, I mean, it just gets swept by Make It Rain. Like, what else can they do? I also have Sash on the Annihilate, and I also have a Rillaboom that's just sets up Grassy Glide, and it's probably, it beats the Slacking. It doesn't beat the Sneasler, but the Sneasler's not even letting me Make It Rain, so yeah, not much they could do. Rillaboom, Incineroar, Quaquaval with Blood Moon, Ursaluna, Archaludon, and Porygon 2. All right, how do I want to, like, I mean, every matchup's just weird with this team no matter what, but Annihilate is pretty good. Close combat from an offensive Annihilate does incredible in this matchup, so I do want to bring the Annihilate, which I think is really solid in this matchup. What else do I want to bring? Because solo Scale Shot Dragonite is really weird. I mean, really weird. Rillaboom could be brought for fake out support, I suppose. I could see myself bringing Clodsire just to guarantee, like, it's good into Quaquaval, it's good into the Archaludon. It's not really good in anything else, though. That's my big concern. I wouldn't mind leading Golden Ghost since I do have Trick on the Golden Ghost. So I could trick the Porygon too. But I could also Encore lock it potentially. Yeah, there's a lot I could do. Snarl, Archaludon could make sense here. I don't think I need it though, because I'm pretty sure that Annihilate is pretty solid. I think I'm going to do Annihilate Rillaboom with the combination of gold plus the Clodsire in the back. We'll try it out. It's not exactly optimal. Dragonite could have put in some work. I could have also seen my Archaludon putting in work, but let's have some fun here, which I think is okay. Like, the thing about this game is I think gold is nice because it switches into Ursaluna pretty safely. I don't really like having Scale Shot as my main attacking move here. We're gonna see, especially since like Dragonite versus Porygon 2 is just so awkward. We're gonna see the Quaquaval and the Porygon and Trace Defiant. Oh, I don't have Intimidate though, so that's not that big of a deal. Okay. I could close combat and fake out, which is pretty solid. I don't know if they're gonna Terra immediately. I could go for Grassy Glide. Don't really see a point. I could go out into my Clodsire, but I think I'm just going to go for close combat plus fake out into Porygon. There's no really good switch that they have for close combat, so might as well just go for it. We force a Terra potentially, and it looks like we are going to force a Terra, which is nice. Just don't be Ghost. Oh, Quaquaval Terras. Okay. Uh-oh. Is this Ice Spinner? Fake out going to come out into the Porygon. Close combat going to do a ton of damage. Okay. What are you going for with Quaquaval? Triple Axle. That move is so bad, man. That move is so bad. I'm gonna close combat. Who do I want to close combat this time? I could take the P2 or I could take the Quaquaval. I think I'll take the P2. I think I'll take the P2, and I think I'm gonna Grassy Glide the Quaquaval. All right, they stay with both, which makes sense. I do get the Grassy Glide off. Close combat gonna pick up the knockout into Porygon, so Porygon goes down. Are they gonna triple axle again? I hope they just Aqua Step the oh, they just triple axle. Okay, I mean, that's fine, because Rillaboom's not really that important of a Pokemon to me in this matchup. Because really, it was just about, like, Annihilate sweeping, and Annihilate already got rid of your Porygon, which is huge for me. All right, I'll take it. Let's see, who do I want to bring out next? Moxie, but that's not that big of a deal. Do I want to go Quaquavalva or do I want to go Golden Go? Probably Golden Go, right? Because I can just try to make it rain. Make it rain close combat seems way too threatening to everything. And they can't fake out. They have fake out. Okay, Ursaluna comes in. Make it rain close combat seems very free here. Vacuum Wave and Aqua Jet shouldn't get me, right? I don't think it does. I think it should be fine. I'm pretty sure Aqua Jet into Vacuum Wave does not get me. We don't see anything. We get to Make It Rain off. Goodbye, Quaquavalva. The Ursaluna takes so much damage from that Make It Rain, and then Close Combat going to come out into the Ursaluna. Should pick up a knockout, and then, yeah, I just... Not really much to say here. Goodbye, Ursaluna. And that's what happens when your team has so many fighting weeks. And then you have a Terra that also is weak to fighting. Close Combat going to pick up the knock on Ursaluna. Like, we didn't even get hit with the Annihilate, but they tripled Axles. The Annihilate, this would have been a different game. Granted, I still think Rillaboom next to Golden Go would have been way too threatening to them, but still. Incineroar the last, yeah, this game's over. Like, literally just Annihilate kind of cleaned the board with a partner. Get the Defiant, but yeah, Close Combat into Incineroar, I suppose. And yeah, strange game. I'll just say that much. I'm going to swap out, I suppose, and go into Clodsire. They're actually going to play it out, but I'm pretty sure Close Combat just nukes. Unless they have an item that changes it. Do you? I'm pretty sure you just go down. Yeah. Offensive Annihilate is actually kind of crazy. It's really strong into like a lot if they don't expect it. Because if they expect just standard bulk up, which this team doesn't really have any way to set up properly. I guess Rillaboom, but not really. I think it's just really strong. Like immediate fighting coverage is just incredible. Instead of just having to wait like 1 or 2 turns for bulk up and then you can Drain Punch. But gain the immediate pressure is so nice. Alolan Ninetales, Gardevoir, the Glaceon, Garchomp, Kilowattrel, and the Decidueye. Crazy team. Crazy team. Okay. The Decidueye is probably like one of their biggest threats. I do like the Golden Go a lot here. I think Golden Go Rillaboom is super strong into this team. The reason I want to lead Rillaboom, A, weakens the power of the Earthquake, but B, Grassy Glide, Make It Rain kind of cleans this team, realistically. I think it does. Unfortunately, I will have to deal with the Snow Boost, which isn't ideal. I definitely want to bring Annihilate. The right answer is Archaludon. The fun answer is Clodsire. Do I want to give myself that much? I mean, the thing is, Golden Go, Annihilate, Rillaboom, I think kind of already sweeps. I don't think it's even that bad. You know what? I'm going to bring the Clodsire. Technically, Dragonite probably is the correct answer, but I will try out Golden Go and the Rillaboom with Clodsire in the back, just for Clodsire fun. Clodsire can put in work if I do go for the Terra Normal, and I don't think it's a bad option to have. Let's see. Because Archaludon just probably goes down to 1 Blizzard, which is like one of my big concerns. Kilowattrel plus the Decidueye is not too surprising. Okay. Also like having a switch into these Pokemon, which I felt like Kilowattrel was a bit scary, but especially the Decidueye is terrifying. I'm just going to go for Make It Rain, and I'm going to go for Fake Out and Decidueye. Yeah. Because the thing is, they definitely have to respect the Golden Go. I'm going to reveal that I'm Scarfed. They're probably going to get Tailwind up. Just don't be Terra Ghost on Decidueye. If you're Terra Ghost on the Kilowattrel, is fine. Okay, it's just Terrifier. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm okay with Terrifier. All right. So we fake out the Decidueye. Make sure it can't do too much. We will go for Make It Rain. Does less a Kilowattrel than I thought, but that's still pretty reasonable. Tailwind comes out. All right. That should be... Are you Wind Power or competitive? You're competitive. Okay. So they're probably going to target down my Golden Go. I think I'm just going to go out into my Clodsire and I'm going to go for... I want a high horsepower or do I want a wood hammer? Probably high horsepower. That's... Decidueye is just such a big threat. Way more than the Kilowattrel offensively. I do want to get rid of the Kilowattrel though, because getting rid of Kilowattrel is nice for setting up with the Tailwind in the later parts of the game. They go for Protect. Okay. Is this Air Slash? Discharge. Okay. So I don't really take any damage here, which is nice. Yeah. That was the thing I was worried about, but sure. Okay. It's paralyzed. I mean, I don't want real high horsepower on the Rillaboom, but they should probably know. Well, they don't know, but the Clodsire now threatens to high horsepower. I am going to high horsepower the Decidueye. The question is, what am I doing with Rillaboom? Do I want a Wood Hammer? I could also Wood Hammer to Kilowattrel, which is also super safe. I think I want a Wood Hammer to Kilowattrel to be safe. Maybe I should Grassy Glide because the Air Slash flinch chance if they have it is just so obnoxious. So I might never get the attack off. It could also just Air Slash go for the triple arrows. A retreat Kilowattrel. Okay, is this a ice type? Glaceon. Oh, if I get the Wood Hammer off, that would be so nice. Oh, they double swap. Okay, that makes sense. Nice. Okay. I could get huge damage here potentially. Ninetales comes in. Please. Snow Cloak. Okay. High horsepower going to come out into the Ninetales. Doesn't do that much damage, but I think that's pretty reasonable. Are they going to double out is the question. They only have, what? This last turn Tailwind, right? Yeah. So I can go for Protect and I could swap out if I want to. Into Golden Go. I don't think these Pokemon have really any good way to punish the Golden Go coming in. Especially without a Terra. If they had Terra, then yeah, I could get punished. But without a Terra, this seems pretty reasonable. So we go Golden Go. And being Scarf is nice. We outspeed the Ninetales and Make It Rain's going to punish hard. The problem is, can we hit the Glaceon? Aurora Veil? Alright. And Blizzard. Come on, Golden Go, take this. Ooh, we didn't take it as well as I would have liked, but still okay. There should be choice specs on the Glaceon. Alright. I don't really have a good switch here. And unless I want to Terrify a Rillaboom, and I really don't even like relying on it, I think Terraing the Clodsire is fine. I'm going to go for high horsepower into Glaceon. I'm going to go for Make It Rain. This covers a swap. Actually, no, I should high horsepower to Ninetales. To cover for this, the Decidueye coming in. Hey, switch out to Glaceon. Don't tell me this is the Decidueye, because I could have done the other way. Yeah, I should have targeted the Decidueye, but if they don't protect with Ninetales, this works out too. Unfortunately, I do not have any good switches to triple arrows now with Scrappy because it will hit my Annihilate. But we'll see. Paranormal. I hope the Ninetales doesn't protect. I wish I powered the Glaceon. I should have kept with my gut. Okay, now this works out. Okay, huge Make It Rain, KO the Ninetales. So that's one of the Mons gone, which is fantastic. All right. And if we stall out the snow turns, then we're... Okay, I thought we missed. High horsepower, chip, which is important. The problem is it's going to be hard to finish this game up, I think. This should probably be Kilowattrel coming back in. Yeah. But that's all right. Kilowattrel is actually surprisingly scary. I'm going to high horsepower to Decidueye. I like the gold switching out. It's very obvious. But do I care if they knock out the Golden Go? I think it's done its job for the most part. So I think I just go for Make It Rain. Because if they double up the Clodsire, I think it's bad for me if I don't get damage into these. Or if they just Tailwind like triple arrows, for instance. So I'd rather just sacrifice the Golden Go if I need to. Like, put these Pokemon into range of potential. Grassy Glide is important to me. They go for the Tailwind, which is fine. All right. And triple arrows. They do target a Clodsire. Okay. I think I lived that. I'm pretty sure Clodsire lived that. All right. Oh, that's so bad. Why'd you crit me, man? Reel-a-boom in. I think they're probably just gonna protect the Decidueye and go for the air slash. If they have it, I'm gonna double up the Kilowattrel. I'm hoping I don't pick up the knockout Kilowattrel and then I can stall out the snow. That's what I'm hoping. If they triple arrows, it's really bad, but I need damage on Kilowattrel too. I need to put in Grassy Glide range because otherwise it's gonna get ugly. Okay, they do protect. All right. Come on, man. They discharge again. That's all right. I mean, I already got paralyzed with the Reel-a-boom. Okay. I get the make it rain. Am I sweep? I'm trying to figure out if I'm sweeping with Glaceon or with Golden Go, or am I sweeping with my Annihilate? Need to make sure the Tailwind. This is such a weird spot. I think I always high horsepower the Decidueye. I have to risk the air slash, unfortunately. I think I will make it rain. I can't really switch into anything like discharge plus. Okay, Hurricane's bad, but we should tank one. Okay. We're faster than the Decidueye still, which is surprising to me. Okay. A triple arrows to Golden Go. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. Please. I mean, they crit me again. Oh my goodness, Reel-a-boom. Oh my goodness, Reel-a-boom. Okay. Annihilate in. It's literally just going to come down to a few things. I Grassy Glide to Kilowattrel. I'm going to go for the close combat into Decidueye. I gotta hope that Decidueye Kilowattrel stays in. I mean, they have Hurricane. They're not exactly the most accurate moves. But yeah, Protect is really bad. What is this game, man? You can't be serious. Triple arrow crit twice into Reel-a-boom. How many times did they get parried? I need some insane luck to get back into the game now because I've been insanely bad luck this entire game. Close combat will knock out the Decidueye. I also need some major throws here, but I'm pretty sure they have the game locked up. I need a major throw from my opponent. Yeah, I need a major throw because Glaceon's going to come in. Glaceon is under screens, right? Yep, 2 turns Aurora Veil. I need a close combat crit into Glaceon. I need a Kilowattrel not to Tailwind. I need them to not discharge either. I need them to go for Hurricane miss. If they Tailwind, I just lose the game to Glaceon hitting an accurate attack. Yeah, like this is over. They just hit an accurate move here. Shadow Ball. Like this game was just dumb. Like actually. Oh my goodness. Defiant. Yeah, that's the greatest luck, man. Close combat gonna KO the Glaceon. But like the thing is, if I get rid of the Kilowattrel, Annihilate's in a great spot once Tailwind's over. If I get rid of Decidueye, their best chance to hit Golden Go is like off the field. There was just so much RNG in this game. Like it's absolutely absurd. Like there were so many like ifs. Like if any one of those things I think don't happen, I'm in a really good spot. But that's Pokemon for you, unfortunately. Like I do think that generally I played well for the most part. And like, it just still wasn't meant to be. All right, let's go over the games. In game one, beginning of the game was fantastic and was able to set up a great position for the Clodsire to haze the Dondozo's boost to seal the win. In game two, Encore Annihilate showcased how strong it can be into the passive team, as their Annihilate was stuck in a loop going for bulk up, while I dealt with the partners, eventually hazing away the boost with Clodsire and finishing off the solo ape from there. In game 3, opponent just struggled to deal with Goldengo, as Choice Scarf Goldengo was able to do massive damage, and then they had a really tough time dealing with my Archaludon afterward. In game 4, Encore Annihilate ended up being really strong here. Unfortunately, my opponent didn't bring Dondozo and made a great Weezing switch to prevent the terrain change, but Scarf Goldengo was just too strong with the offensive Annihilate, and it was way too difficult for them to stop. In game 5, Triple Axel Terra Ice Quavel. I'm curious if they had wide lens or if they just had Triple Axel. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't have the wide lens. It's something new that I did not expect, but they did not respect my Annihilate to where next to Goldengo with Choice Scarf was too much to handle. In game 6, I cannot even explain how unlucky this game was, that I'm surprised I didn't get Blizzard Frozen as well, but played pretty solidly for the most part, I believe. I just needed to not get parried once, maybe potentially twice out of the multiple times I got parried, or maybe not getting crit multiple times by the triple arrows, specifically on the Clodsire, which I think would have been able to tank one, go for a high horsepower, finish off the CDUI, but you know, that's the game of Pokemon sometimes. This team is really something. I think Clodsire is more of a unique mon, specifically mainly for those matchups, as I mentioned before, the Dondozo as well as the Rain teams, but otherwise it's really difficult to bring. It's a bit too passive, a bit niche. High horsepower, it's doing some chip, but it depends on the team specifically, because otherwise, like, it can be awkward into like a teams with a bunch of flying type coverage, for instance. The Annihilate and the Goldengo absolutely were the stars. The Encore offensive Annihilate was absolutely incredible. That Choice Scarf Goldengo combination with that Annihilate, like all the Terras that like Goldengo would normally hate dealing with, you would be able to go for close combat plus make it rain. You get the chip damage and then close combat's able to finish off. It's a really strong combination that I was the most impressed by with this team. If you would like to try out the team, the rental code is on the screen, hopefully still available by the time the video comes out. If not, you can check out the details of the team and the creator down below in the description. And of course, subscribe to the channel for more VGC content as always.